beautiful! If this is your first time here, I'm an intuitive tarot oracle reader. Now, my dear, I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today's not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now, guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is all about messages, important messages meant for you. So this is a mystery reading. We don't know yet what kind of messages may come through regarding love, career, spirituality, your blessings, changes. It doesn't really matter. So I'm very excited to see what messages are here for you, are important for you to hear, and are meant for you. So, as always, my dear, I have 3 piles that you can choose from, and you can either choose the card or the crystal below it, or of course both. So this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is gonna be pile 3. As always, my dear, please feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comment section. And as always, my dear, if you're interested or curious in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, you can feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But having said that, let's begin. Hey pile 1, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see what important mystery messages do we have for you. Now let's start straight away, my dear, and let's see for my dear pile 1, what important messages do you need to hear? Let's see what important messages are meant for you to hear. Oops. All right, for my dear pile 1, what important mystery messages do we have for you? All right. Let's see for my dear pile 1, what important messages do we have for you? Okay, the first card is the Strength card. Let's see. All right, the Ace of Wands. Too many. For my dear pile 1, what messages are meant for you to hear? Let's see. Wow, and the Knight of Wands as well. Okay, a lot of fire so far. Ooh, the 10 of Cups. That's literally, my dear, the card that you chose, right? It's coming through here. That's interesting. So let's see, for my dear pile 1. Page of Swords. Wow, you also got 10 of Pentacles. Amazing, 10-10 here. Okay, the 7 of Cups, and let's get you guys one more card. Ooh, too many cards. And we have the King of Wands here. All right, so the Hanged Man at the back of the deck. All right, so my dear pile 1, what important mystery messages do we have for you here? What do you need to know? What is meant for you to hear? So, first of all, my dear, I would like to say that something that I can already say about you is that there is an infinite ocean of potential within you, okay? There's so much potential in you, and it's just so incredible. Like I have to say that I really feel like this reading is now being overtaken, you could say, by your spirit guides, because there is a lot of encouragement, advice, and yeah, motivation in here, you know. First of all, what came through was that I really feel like you are a person who can go all the way. You know, there is a lot that you can achieve in this lifetime because you are someone who, if they put something, like if you put your mind into something and you dedicate yourself towards it, you can like achieve greatness. And what I'm already seeing here for you is that I feel like this has something to do with your future, but it's kind of like today the seeds need to be grown. You know, the first steps need to be taken today. And what I'm talking here about is that I really feel like there is something that you are meant to do. This could be a passion of yours. This could be something that you really, really feel drawn to do, something you're good at, okay? This could definitely go towards career here, or maybe a hobby, something you are extremely passionate about. And there is this advice here for you to take a leap of faith, to become courageous enough to really go after this desire, you know, go after this passion, because you can create so much greatness out of it. When I say that I see so much potential in you here, I really mean it, okay? Like there is so much that you could touch and create greatness out of it. And it is very important to mention that I really feel like you came here, my dear, to do something that you are very passionate about. Because when we love what we do, we give our all, right? And I mean, a lot of people always advise for us to go after what it is that we love or we're interested in, because then we put so much more effort and love into it, right? Rather than if we would hate what we do. And I see that for you, there is already almost like the success, like that you meant to experience through something that you're living for, you know, for something that you are burning for. And I really feel like your spirit guides, as I said, they're coming through with this message for you to really not let your dreams die. Sometimes, especially in our nowadays world, we may find ourselves in some kind of circumstance which, yeah, makes us really not that hopeless. I'm sorry, not that hopeful, right? It may really make us even, yeah, a little bit stagnant, and we may let our dreams die. But this is a reminder for you from your spirit guides to not allow this world to destroy your dreams or take you away from those dreams or wishes or hopeful ideas that you have for the kind of life and lifestyle you would have to, yeah, you would like to live, you know. And I feel like this is a very, very important reminder here for you, my dear pal one, because you came here to make your dreams come true. And I know this sounds very cheesy, but this is exactly how it's coming through. You know, very often we may look at someone else and we see that they're living their greatest life and they have made their dreams reality. And we look at them and we may say, wow, they're so lucky. Like, there are really people in this world who live their dreams, but I'm not going to be one of them. So this is exactly what you didn't come here to be. You came here to be one of those who make their dreams a reality, because you have the fire, you have the determination, what it takes to go all the way. I feel like an important thing it takes is for you to take the first step, or be brave enough to allow yourself to begin. So this could be a side hustle. This could be some kind of passion that you want to take more serious, or an idea, a business idea, you know, but just something that is gonna take on, you know, once you really go for it. And also with the Seven of Cups being here, I really feel like this path is gonna open up a lot of doors for you. And it's gonna really help you to actually transform your life. Very often when we have been like living a certain way, we think that this is all life is about, like we can never achieve more, or we can never create more for ourselves, but we can always change and transform our life. And it's almost like I'm seeing here you, okay, really going forward and being courageous enough, taking the steps that you feel guided to do, and really going with the passion and love for whatever this may be, and really transforming your life. I also would like to mention that I see there's a lot of community in here, you know, family wise. I feel like a lot of you guys are gonna, first of all, this path is gonna bring you even closer to your family, but not only that, also like financially speaking, it's gonna be much more like secure, I'm seeing here. But what's very important is that you allow yourself, like, look at this beautiful illustration. We have this beautiful animal in here, and look at the wings, like it has opened its wings and we see the fire. This is what's meant for you to also do. You came here to open your wings and fly, you know. You didn't come here to play or live a small me mentality. Maybe some of you guys, you grew up in some kind of circumstances or environments in which you have been programmed, or you have learned to believe that you can't achieve greatness, or there's only a certain limitation, you know, that you can reach. But let me tell you that your potential, it's limitless. So don't get discouraged here, all right? Because it's almost like if you allow yourself, if you open your wings, the wind will take you to where you're supposed to be, to the right direction. And I would just like to say that a combination of the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, this doesn't happen always, okay? Like, I can't remember the last time where these two beautiful 10 energies came through together, and both of them are so encouraging, so positive and optimistic energies towards how far we could actually take it, you know, how far we could actually take our life, not only for ourselves, but for our family, for our community, for the people we care and love about, okay? I'm sorry, the people we love and care about this way. And yeah, so this really is all about you getting inspired again, getting inspired when it comes to your work, okay? Getting inspired to create, to also put yourself out there. Maybe for some of you guys, you would like to do something publicly, for example, on social media, or just generally speaking. It's very important for you to come out of your little bubble. Like, this is all about you leaving your comfort zone, okay? This animal, like, for it to fly with its beautiful wings, it needs to leave its comfort zone, because the comfort zone is a little small bubble and it really wants to experience its fullest height, right? So it needs to go beyond that. And this is really what I'm seeing here for you, my dear. I'm seeing you here opening up to greatness, but you need to take the first important steps. And it's very important for you to don't be too harsh on yourself, you know, especially because, like, in the beginning, when people start something, the beginning is always the most difficult, right? I mean, the first step is the most difficult step to take, because, well, first need to begin, and beginning is always very difficult. But look at this beautiful illustration of the Page of Swords. It's almost like this person has gone the first step here, right? And they're looking down, and they're going up, right? And I really feel like this is you. And look at the golden waterfall, like this little I would say, I don't know how to call it, I'm just gonna say like waterfall that's coming down here. There is this golden opportunity, okay, that you need to reach out for, but it may be difficult to start, but it's definitely worth it. So this reading, my dear, is really all about you allowing yourself to, yeah, let your wings open and let your potential flow. Because I need to say it one more time, like, if this reading had a keyword, it would be potential, okay? This is you stepping into your greatest potential. This is you stepping closer to your greatest version through allowing yourself to experience this passion, through allowing yourself to be inspired and motivated again. And I feel like the majority of you guys may already know what I'm talking about when I talk about maybe this idea, this side hustle, you know, this thing that you're passionate about, to take it more serious, you know, and really like allow yourself to unfold this potential that you have. I feel like most of you guys already know what this may be. If some of you guys are watching this and you don't know yet what this potential or this passion may be, then I'm seeing that allow yourself to explore, because also with the Hanged Man being here, in the near future you may actually come to a great revelation and a great interest of some sort. But it's very important not to be too harsh on yourself. And also with the King of Wands being here, I would like to say that the King of Wands is like one of the greatest like business people or like CEOs. Like the King of Wands energy is really a successful person, you know, someone who's making things happen for themselves. And I really feel like this is your greatest potential, and this is where you're supposed to go, okay? And also, as you can see, looking at the energy in here, I really feel like the energies are shifting for you. Like it's almost like this is the time for you to really succeed. This is what I heard. Yeah, so your spirit guides are definitely coming through here with a lot of inspiration and motivation to go after what it is that you are passionate about here. And 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands in here, my dear. Look at your potential. Don't let it die off. Don't let other people take this beautiful flame down, okay? You have a right to express yourself, and you can create greatness, okay? So very, very motivating and encouraging and inspiring reading right here, yeah. So my dear pile one, this is all I have for you for today. So please feel free, my dear, to let me know how you feel about this reading. If something resonated with you, then yeah, please feel free to share it with us in the comment section below. Also, my dear, as always, I invite you to like and subscribe if you haven't. If you subscribe, my dear, please don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not even get a notification when I upload and you pick a card or candle wax reading. Also, my dear, if you're interested or curious in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, you can feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would also like to connect with me more on Instagram, of course I invite you there as well. You will find my Instagram link in the description box. My dear pile one, I'm sending you much love and much positive energy. And I hope you're having a beautiful day, or of course a beautiful evening, depending on where you are right now. But yeah, my dear pal one, take care, my love. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what mystery messages do we have for you? What is meant for you? What do you need to hear? So let's start straight away for my dear pal 2. What messages do we have for you? What is important for you to hear? For my dear pile 2. pile 2, please. All right, one more shuffle. What messages do we have for you? What messages do we have for you? All right, okay. So, let's start, my dear. No, I wasn't ready. Let's see. For my dear pile 2. Okay, let's start. Ooh, okay. The first card we have is the Lover's card. We have the King of Swords here. The Three of Wands. Oh my goodness. The Eight of Cups. All right. In the combination of the Two of Pentacles. This one came through as well. All right. For my dear pal 2, what messages do we have for you? The Two of Swords. Too many cards. Seven of Pentacles. The King of Cups. For my dear pal 2. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. All right. Okay, so my dear pile 2, I definitely see here multiple messages. For example, for pile 1, it was about only one topic. For you guys, I feel like we're looking into multiple ones, okay? First of all, I would like to start with that. What I'm seeing here is that a manifestation for you materializing, okay? And I feel like for the majority of you guys, this manifestation is connected to your love life. So it could be the case that some of you guys have been, you know, focusing, doing the work to manifest someone into your life. This could be someone that you're trying to reconcile with, someone you already know. But this could also be someone new, a new love partner. So it really depends on how it, you know, resonates with you, which one is for you. But I really see that you definitely are looking towards this manifestation coming into your life, like what you have done, you know, focusing, maybe even doing certain techniques. It has actually been definitely very, very positive and very useful. So you're actually bringing this person into your life. I also feel like it's going to be very, very exciting once this manifestation comes through, because, well, it also gives you kind of a confirmation for how powerful you can be, right? Once you put your mind, emotions, and energy into something, right, to attract it. So I really feel like it's also going to motivate you to co-create your life even more and really take, or how should I say, really be a little bit more mindful, I would say, where you put your energy into, because, I mean, you are very powerful, right? And you don't want to create scenarios or circumstances which, you don't want to end up with. So I'm really seeing here you becoming more conscious, and in the sense that you want to manifest more consciously, and you are much more aware what energies you want to entertain. Therefore, I really feel like what's coming for you next is as well you doing a lot of detoxing, my dear pal, too. There is a lot, a lot I'm seeing you releasing. First of all, I feel like there could be a decision, a very, very important decision that you have soon to make. And I feel like you're gonna really go with your intuition, with your heart. I even see here what you should choose. This is a small message, but I really feel like, especially looking into the future, this decision, like, you will know what it is if you don't know yet. And the advice in here is definitely to follow what feels right to you. But coming back to the, like what I said regarding releasing, I see that you're gonna release a lot. And this is gonna be on multiple levels. So first of all, I feel like certain people who haven't been good for you, because once again, you're gonna be very mindful of what energies you're gonna entertain. And if you feel like there's someone in your life, or there's something in your life which is not good for you, and it may even put you down, you know, let's just say a friend who always this like motivates you, and they're very discouraging, they don't want you to do good and so on, like, you want to make room, you know, you want to release so you can make room, for example, for friends who are actually real friends, you know, who have your best intentions and so on. I always like to take like this metaphor. For example, you know, if we have like a full closet and there may be a lot of clothes that are too small for us, or we don't wear for years now, like, maybe we would want to buy or get new stuff, right? That's more so our style, that's more so our size now. But of course, before that, we need to make some room in the closet so we actually have, yeah, space for the great stuff that we want to get, right? So therefore, we need to declutter a little bit and gift away or throw out whatever we don't need anymore. And it's kind of a little bit the same with our lives. If, you know, we have the wrong people around or the wrong energies around, we may not be able, or we may not have the space to invite good things into our lives. So we need to release what doesn't serve us anymore so we can attract what we actually want. And I see that this is what you're gonna do, my dear. You're gonna release a lot. Once again, it starts with people, but also I feel like mind, okay, in your mind space as well, there could be this revelation, or I feel like, even like energetically speaking, there's something changing in you, my dear pal, too. And it's gonna allow you to not be distracted anymore, not overthink anymore. Maybe some of you guys are gonna actively do something to bring this more so balanced headspace. For example, meditation, or even like getting some help to bring you into your center more and stop the overthinking and your mind always like trying to stress you or worry you. But if it's not something like physically you do so you can better your headspace, then once again, I feel like there is this shift in here, this very, very great shift, and it's really going to help you to release more and at the same time find your balance back, which I think is very, very important, because through you releasing, you actually, once again, make room for a lot of greatness. And it could even be the case that for some of you guys, you first need to release these negative energies in order to manifest this person into your life. You know, if you're really trying to manifest a potential love partner, once again, we release to make space, right, for the things that we want. And this is all, yeah, this really is about. So I definitely see love manifestation coming through here. For some of you guys, you could even have to make a decision between two people, actually. Two love interests, or two people being interested in you, okay? I also see for you, my dear pal, too, that something you've been waiting for is actually finally coming true. This could be connected to the manifestation I've been talking about. Maybe for some of you guys, you've been waiting for this love partner to be manifested, but it didn't come, and it took a very, very long time, and you had to be very, very patient. So finally, this is coming through. So this could be one thing. For some of you guys, maybe you have been patient for something else. I'm seeing for an opportunity even. Could even be work related here, okay? Because I do feel like for you, my dear pal, too, that what's also coming for you, it is so interesting. Like, it's almost like your mystery reading is all about things that are coming for you, right? Like what's coming next kind of energy. And coming back to what I was saying, I really feel like what's also coming for you is this great opportunity to level up. To level up, upgrade yourself when it comes to your career, when it comes to your job or your studies. Because what I'm seeing you like here, in comparison to who you are right now and the energy you're stepping into, is a much more secure person, a much more independent version of yourself, someone who is much more financially free as well. So this makes me feel like, well, this could be connected to your career as well, okay? Maybe someone is waiting for some kind of job opportunity even. So this definitely yeah, is very, very hopeful and very encouraging as well, for you to stay positive when it comes to your career. But once again, there is definitely this great focus on this release in here, because it's gonna influence every single area in your life. So this is just an example. Of course, it can go different for every and each one of you guys, but so you understand me better, I think it's better to give an example. Let's just say there are some people in your life who are really not good for you, may even be toxic, and you leave this energy, you leave them behind. So what this will do is it will not only influence, let's say, the relationships you manifest into your life, but it's also influencing your career, and it's also influencing your overall life, your self-love and relationship towards yourself. Something a lot of people forget very often when they think about love or when they think about relationships. What about self-love? What about the relationship, the most important relationship actually that we have, which is connected to ourself? This also needs to be nurtured. And sometimes nurturing this relationship is saying no to negativity or things that doesn't serve us. And this is where you are stepping towards, all right? And just genuinely speaking, I see that you're definitely not compromising on your well-being anymore, and you're saying no to BS. It doesn't matter what person we're talking about here. You won't allow people to step over your boundaries or play with you anymore. This is the self-respect I'm talking about here. You are done with this. You're done with putting your energy into things or people who are not even worth it, who don't deserve it because they don't have the best intentions towards you. And you're bringing this shift. Instead of wasting your energy here, you're gonna invest your energy into what really matters or what you really want, which once again are manifestations you want to bring to your life, your career here as well, okay, once again. And I see through releasing, you make room for this potential love interest, which is also very, very nice, right? Now, for pile 1, I didn't really feel the need to get some oracle cards, but for you, I do. So let's see. For my dear pile 2, what mystery messages do we have for you? What is meant for you to hear? What messages do we have for you? For my dear pile 2, what messages do we have for you, my dear pile 2? Okay, so the first card we have is forgive. Look at this energy. This for me, or oh my goodness, we also have release your blocks. Yeah, okay, these two go hand in hand beautifully. So for me personally, forgiving is about releasing. Forgiving is about getting lighter and um yeah, how should I say, like releasing and going beyond, what takes us down. Because this is something, if you have been following me for some time, this is something I always like to say regarding forgiving. Very often, people or circumstances may not deserve our forgiving because, well, they've done us very, very dirty. But forgiving is not about someone else deserving it or not. It's about you deserving the peace that comes with it. Because holding a grudge, you're holding into this negativity and into this energy. It's kind of like you drinking poison and expecting someone else to die. That's not how it works. It's all about the energy that you are holding onto. And yes, maybe this someone doesn't, deserve your forgiveness, but you deserve the release and the peace of mind that comes with forgiving. So you should forgive for yourself, not for others. And for me, also with the full moon in Pisces, like this card, its energy, it really screams for me like calmness. Also just this peace. And what I'm seeing here for you is that for a lot of you guys, this releasing could actually literally be about forgiving people who have done you dirty in the past. And you're gonna release them, you're gonna leave them behind. You're just gonna bring closure to this chapter or this person in your life, and you're just gonna go beyond that. Also, with the release your blocks, this is almost like the same thing in a way, because maybe those grudges or those negativities, there are making or creating blockages within you. And we here also have the word release in it, right? So that's another confirmation right there. This reading is all about you empowering yourself, okay, and not allowing negativity or low vibrations to hold you back, because you deserve so much. As I said, my dear, you are a great manifester, and you didn't come here to waste your energy towards people or like negativity that doesn't even deserve your energy, okay? So this is all about being mindful of where you are and yeah, what you put your energy into, because you create greatly. And there is so much even more so in the future that you can create when you let your focus be on something that you want rather than what you don't want. And very often the best thing we can do is really to forgive, to break free from whatever it is that's holding us into this dark space, into this dark place, whether it's people or whatever else it may be. Let me see. One more card for my dear pile. Or two. Yeah, take a breather. Look at that. Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at how free this woman looks like. She has her arms wide open. This is freedom. This is being in your own space and feeling good, feeling like the world can be yours. Investing your energy and time into yourself rather than someone or something that doesn't deserve it. And this is where you're supposed to be. Free, okay? Free from limitations, free from overthinking or getting involved with like other people or energies that are not good for you. So if there is one thing you take from this reading, then it's to become more mindful of where you put your energy into, my dear, okay? Because let me just tell you, you can manifest greatness. So don't waste your energy, okay? Because you can create so much beauty for yourself. So be mindful of that, all right? This is all I have for you, my dear pal 2. I'm not receiving any more messages. So please feel free, my dear, to let me know how you feel about this reading. We have a lot of messages for you here. I really hope that, something resonated with you, or there was something that you really needed to hear that was encouraging as well. As always, my dear, I invite you to like and subscribe if you haven't. Also, my dear, if you're curious or interested in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, you can feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would also like to connect with me more on Instagram, of course, I invite you there as well. You will find my Instagram link in the description box. My dear pal too, I'm sending you much love and much positive energy. And I hope you're having a beautiful day, or of course, a beautiful evening, depending on where you are right now. But yeah, my dear pal too, take care, my love. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what mystery messages do we have for you? What is meant for you to hear? Let's see what messages are for you, for my dear pile 3. Let's see. What messages do we have for you? For my dear pile 3. Alright. Okay. Pile 3. What messages do we have for you? What is meant for you to hear? Alright, so the first card we have is the Ace of Wands. I'm sorry, the Ace of Swords. Not the Ace of Wands. We have the Four of Swords. The Seven of Swords. For my dear pile 3, let's see. Too many cards. Seven of Wands here with the Four of Pentacles. Let's see. The Queen of Wands. Nine of Swords. Oh, look at that. You got the Ten of Pentacles, which is your card selection card. That's amazing. You got it coming through here. Let's get you one last card. All right. And we have the Page of Swords here. At the back of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Alright, so for you, my dear pal 3, I am getting multiple important messages coming through. First of all, I would like to start with that. What I'm seeing here for you is that you're definitely moving into a much more secure place when it comes to your life. This can either be a secure circumstance, okay, that's coming through, or even like maybe career related regarding your finances. This can also be the case. Maybe you are moving into a better position, or let's say for those of you guys who are looking for a job or searching for a certain job, I definitely see this energy of options or opportunities coming into your life. But this is like work related only, okay? Like I'm talking here about job, about finances here. I feel like a lot of you guys have been maybe feeling a little bit like insecure in your life. Maybe your life wasn't as stable, or maybe you yourself, you didn't really know where things would lead. You didn't feel that excited, or you weren't really quite satisfied, like genuinely speaking here. And I really feel like maybe you even, you weren't really excited for life as you used to be. And what's coming, I'm seeing here, is that this lust for life, or this excitement for life, it's coming for you again. This phase in your life, which maybe was a little bit stagnant or not how you wished it to be, you're moving out of this energy. And by the way, what I find very interesting is that, like for example in pile 1, it was like their spirit guides were overtaking the reading. For you guys, it's your future self. I really feel like your future self here is coming through to bring to you the messages that are meant for you to hear, and to see that, you know, where your life is kind of heading towards, and that this stagnation, this unsatisfied state that you could have been in for some time, it's not where you will always be in, and it's just temporary, it's not permanent. So let's go back. As I said, I definitely see much more excitement coming through here. And what's also very important is that I feel like there is also this message regarding you and your self-love here, because maybe you have neglected yourself for some time. You know, maybe you haven't really been as gentle towards yourself as you should be, and maybe even a little bit harsh. You know, maybe you haven't given yourself the opportunity to rest, to heal, to take some time just for you. Maybe this hasn't been the case for quite some time, because I feel like it's almost like something was restricting you. For a lot of you guys, this could even be something outside of you, such as, let's say, a person or some kind of circumstance which make you feel kind of caged, okay? And what I'm seeing is that you are coming out of this energy, you're coming out of the stagnation energy, or feeling trapped. So I talked about the fact that I see when it comes to your finances, there is definitely a lot of security building, and I would like to continue with that. I see this really having a lot of opportunity here. So for some of you guys, you could literally start even maybe a certain business, or maybe you have an idea that you really would like to bring to life. I really feel like time is really good for that. You know, like the energies are really encouraging you. And, you know, if I look into what kind of future self version I'm stepping into, with the Queen of Pentacles being the overall energy, like it's definitely a very independent version of you, one who feels confident and secure enough, you know, and not only that, but one version of you who can also help others. This is not only about you creating something beautiful for yourself, but even like creating something beautiful for others, you know, with the Ten of Pentacles being here. Maybe your community or family, you know, maybe even certain friends. So yeah, I really feel like your life is being, how should I explain it? Like the doors are opening. This is the best way I can describe it. Like sometimes certain energies come through, and it's very difficult to put them into words, I would say. So another message, by the way, that I'm seeing here for you is that soon someone will contact you. I feel like this is something maybe some of you guys have been waiting for. Now, the I was about to say the energies, but I feel drawn to say actually your future self. Your future self is not showing me exactly who this person is that's gonna contact you, whether it's love related or whether it's career related. So, yeah, they're not giving me more information than that, but all I can really say is that it's some kind of communication that you've been craving for, which will bring, by the way, some changes into your life. So for some of you guys, indeed, it could be work related, someone reaching out to you and maybe giving you an offer, and therefore you, yeah, bring some kind of movement into your life. For others, it could even be love related for sure, and it's almost like it awakens your passion again, you know, it awakens your desire for certain aspects in your life which may have been asleep, I'm hearing. So that's very interesting. But it's a very optimistic approach here, you know, it's kind of like something is gonna come into motion. Like you have been still for some time, and finally something is moving into your life. Let me see. This is also definitely the time for you to dedicate yourself more so to things that you love. maybe a lot of you guys didn't have a lot of time to do what you love, or yeah, to do more things that excite you. And it's kind of like your future self here is reminding you to always make time and space for what fills your cup, okay? What makes you feel exciting. Of course, a lot of us, we have a lot of strict like schedules, and you know, we can't always maybe decide what we would want to do, but you know, we all can make, even if it's just for some minutes, time for what's really dear to us and what makes us feel recharged again. Because that's another thing. There is this advice in here to really take care of yourself, to make sure that you rest properly, you give yourself also the nurture that you need, okay? Because yeah, sometimes Four of Swords can even indicate burnout, or a very, very big need for rest. So keep that please in mind. Always make sure that no matter how your life is going, to also think about your well-being, and your future self is really encouraging that as well. They want you to think more about your well-being, and this can once again be regarding resting, maybe even diet. Some of you guys to eat more food that energizes you, or maybe others to, you know, move more. Like this stillness, the stagnation can even be like physically. Maybe you haven't been moving for quite some time. You know, very often a great way for us to release energy and even, yeah, get energy again and come out of this like stagnation or these blockages in our body, energetically speaking, is through movement. So it can even be like taking a walk or going, you know, through a beautiful forest near you. It can, of course, also be certain workouts or yoga, for example. So take it how it resonates, but it's really important for you to find what works out for you. There is so much like different options out there. Really go with whatever feels right to you and your needs, but your future self is definitely reminding you here to, yeah, to do what it is that that makes you feel more well balanced. Let me see. Okay, this is like a very intuitive message. It has nothing to do with the cards here, but I've been feeling this message really trying to come through now for several minutes. A lot of you guys are deeply, deeply, deeply connected to your higher self. I mean, of course, everyone is, right? No matter whether we're conscious about it or not, we're always connected to our true self. But what I'm trying to say here is that you are someone who can actually consciously access it, because you are greatly gifted and there is a lot of opportunities, spiritually speaking, that you're already exposed to. For example, some of you guys could daily receive messages from your spirit guides, you know, through like synchronicities or this intuitive knowing. Others of you could already see things in through your dreams, you know, have different even like experiences which you know are from a spiritual origin. And what I'm seeing here is that your future self is showing me here, or wants me better to say, to tell you that in the future this is gonna get more and more, and that there is a lot for you to, yeah, experience, you know. And it's almost like they're advising for you to not be like not resisting it, I guess it's the right word, because you definitely came here to experience a lot. And for some of you guys, these spiritual gifts can definitely also develop into psychic abilities, all right? So maybe some of you guys are even interested in certain spiritual practices or esoteric things, right? For example, maybe some of you guys are already interested in like tarot or meditation, certain sadhanas, you know, whatever it may be. But your future self is definitely encouraging you here to not let it die, to really go for it, because there is a lot not only that you will learn in the process, but there is a lot that you will unfold within yourself as well. Not only on a self-reflection level, but literally, you will access new information and new abilities. So as you can see, this like goes really, really deep. So your spiritual journey is definitely gonna grow in importance. And yeah, this is like powerful, powerful energy right here, okay? Let me get you guys some oracle cards as well, because I really feel like there is more that wants to come through. Oops, the cards fell. Please give me a moment. All right, so for my dear pile 2, I'm sorry, pile 3. Why did I say pile 2? Well, maybe some of you guys have been drawn to another pile as well. If this is the case, then of course feel free to watch it. If not, then just stick with this one here. For my dear pile 3, what more messages do we have for you? What important messages? Let's see. Pile 3. Let's see. The first card is keep your heart open. And for some reason, I feel like this has this is connected to your anahata, to your heart chakra. And I really feel like, my dear, a lot of spiritual, okay, abilities, or you're gonna develop throughout the next few years, especially, is going to be deeply connected to your heart space, and it's very, very important for you to keep it open. So if some of you guys feel like, because of certain experiences in love, or even like regarding self-love, you have developed some blockages there, then this is definitely a reminder here to work on those blockages and heal whatever needs to be healed, because you don't want to close or like make this energy center smaller. You want it to flow beautifully, so you can really awaken more potential of yourself. And I mean, the heart space is like one of the most powerful energy centers of us anyways, right? Because I mean, what is more powerful than love and our truest feelings, and our like, how should I explain it, like, what is more powerful, let me just say that way, than love? Love is the highest frequency, and love can turn so much into just beauty and great, great opportunities. And also talking about our higher self, you know, the best way to connect with it is to open our heart. And it is so much more than, like, it may sound really cheesy, but it is us opening up to our potential and accessing source, right, and our greatest potential. So this is a reminder here to really look at yourself and see whether you have some blockages regarding your heart space, because it needs to be open for you to develop your greatness, okay? Especially, once again, talking about spiritual and psychic abilities that you can access and you will access as your future self is showing me here. But it's very important for you to first make sure that there is nothing holding you back, and that energy can flow beautifully in that area. Let's see. All right, we have practiced gratitude here as well. Now, with this card being here, it's funny that I was talking about love, like how important or how powerful, better to say, love is. Another superpower is gratitude. And one day I will definitely talk about this, because I have experienced this on myself. I have, my dear, unlocked, you could say, a lot of incredible experiences, and even like abilities, you could say, through gratitude. And it's just unbelievable. this little, okay, word like gratitude, it sounds so simple. And I mean, a lot of people try to be more grateful, you know, in their life, but deep, okay, deep raw gratitude, it can move mountains, okay? That's all I'm gonna say about it. And I really feel like this literally here is an advice from your future self. Practice gratitude, not to say that you're not grateful already, but it is great for us to practice it more, right? Because gratitude also brings abundance, you know. We don't attract what we want, we attract what we are. And this is really all about you being this gratitude. This is all about you being the love. And through that, you can really, once again, you can unlock a lot of greatness, my dear pal 3. So this, I think, has to be my favorite pile because it really goes deep here and it's deeply connected to your spirituality as well. Okay, one card fell. Please give me a moment. Look at the, yeah, look into this. Step into your power. I really feel like this combination of love, like opening up your heart space and incorporating more gratitude into your life, it empowers you tremendously, not only on a physical level, such as it makes you feel more like high vibrational, you know, and therefore maybe in a better mood. But it's really, it goes much, much more deeper than that. It literally goes skin deep. Not only will it help you to go back to your center and also your like well-being, but once again, it will also help you unlock a much greater life experience and life quality. Also, coming back to your more spiritual side, or area of your life, better to say, it will help you to experience more than just this 3D reality, you know? It will allow you to rise and it will allow you to unlock great potential within yourself, which some of you guys can also literally either turn into a career or somehow help others with, okay? That's something I'm seeing here. So amazing, okay? Like amazing messages for you, my dear pal 3. It's just like whoever you are watching this mystery message was definitely big time meant for you to hear today. So, my dear pal 3, this is all I have for you for today. Please feel free to let me know how you feel about those messages. And, my dear, if there is something that resonated with you, also please feel free to let me know. I'm very interested to see who this beautiful, energy connected with. And, as always, my dear, if you're interested or curious in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, you will feel free to email me, my dear. Lastly, my dear, if you would also like to connect with me more on Instagram, of course, I invite you there as well. You will find my Instagram link in the description box. My dear pal 3, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you and for allowing me to connect with your beautiful energy. From my heart, I sent you only the best. And I hope you're having a beautiful day or, of course, a beautiful evening wherever you are right now. But my dear pal 3, take care, my love.